For years, the pathogen Toxoplasma gondii has fascinated the great medical minds and researchers of the world with its unique characteristics, complex life cycle, and far-reaching consequences. We meet today with the goal of unraveling the mysteries surrounding T. gondii, explore its complex biology, and understand the diverse impacts it has on global health, both for humans and animal kind. As we embark on our journey of collective knowledge, we invite you to engage, question, and deepen your understanding of this intricate protozoan and its broader implications. Toxoplasma gondii is a single-celled protozoan parasite and a member of the Apicomplexa phylum. It is well known in the medical community for its ability to thrive within host cells of warm-blooded animals and humans, who are particularly susceptible. Toxoplasma gondii is the primary cause of the disease toxoplasmosis, which is considered to be one of the most common human infections throughout the world. The origins of Toxoplasma gondii can be traced back to 1908, when the first case of the pathogen's manifestation as toxoplasmosis within a North African rodent was documented. The discovery can be attributed to Charles Nicole Manco in Tunisia and Splendor in Brazil. It wasn't until the 1920s that a documented case of a human with the disease is recorded. Over the next 50 years, T. gondii became widely recognized as a human pathogen with the thanks of scientific and technological advancement. The intricate life cycle and clinical manifestations of the pathogens were observed, giving the medical community greater understanding and knowledge of the parasite. Toxoplasma gondii possesses several distinct biological characteristics that make it such a successful parasitic protozoan, one of which being its unique cellular structure. At the interior end of the virus lies an apical complex, which holds secretory organelles like rotripes and micronemes, which release proteins that attach and penetrate a host cell. In addition to this, T. gondii has many different strains, which allows it to target a diverse selection of hosts, and its oocytes are environmentally resilient, allowing T. gondii protozoan to survive extended periods of time both in water and soil. Because of T. gondii's many intricacies and unique features, it is crucial to gain understanding of this pathogen to develop effective strategies to prevent, diagnose, and treat cases of toxoplasmosis. Please join us as we explore more about Toxoplasma gondii, its life cycle, methods of transmission, clinical presentation, treatment, and preventative measures. Thank you.
The life cycle of the protozoan parasite Toxoplasma gondii has several stages. In cat feces, Toxoplasma eggs are transmitted. A large amount of eggs are passed, but typically just for a week or two. Eggs can cause infection after a period of 1 to 5 days in that environment. The eggs release motile forms of the parasite called tachyzoites soon after they are eaten. Throughout the animal's body, brachiozoites form, which develop into cysts in the muscle and nerve tissue. After consuming animals that have cysts, cats can contract the infection. In rare cases, the parasite that infects people is transferred from mother to fetus. It's dangerous to contract the parasite right before or during pregnancy because it can affect the placenta and the developing fetus. Both mild and severe infections can result in stillbirth, permanent brain, and physical damage. By eating food or other items contaminated with the eggs, cats can contract the infection again. If the eggs are ingested by other animals, such as wild birds, rodents, deer, pigs, and sheep, they can infect soil and water, spreading the infection. Consuming undercooked meat that contains these cysts can infect humans. Humans can also contract the infection by touching a pet's litter and then touching their mouths, or by consuming food, water, and other materials tainted with cat feces. In humans, parasites create cysts in various tissues, most commonly the heart, brain, and eyes, as well as the muscles. Complications stemming from exposure involve eye pain, poor vision, poor coordination, muscle weakness, seizures, and changes in alertness. It is possible for the cysts not to cause any symptoms for the duration of the person's life. If a disease or medication weakens a person's immune system, they might become active and manifest symptoms. An estimated 11% of people in the U.S. who are 6 years of age or older have Toxoplasma infection. Studies conducted around the world have indicated that over 60% of some populations carry Toxoplasma gondii. Because oocytes thrive better in hot, humid climates and lower altitudes, infection is frequently highest in those regions of the world. except in situations of the mother to child congenital transmission, blood transfusions, and organ transplants. Toxoplasmosis cannot be transferred from one person to another. The three main ways that infections are spread among humans are as follows: foodborne, animal to human, and mother to child.
Okay, so for the toxoplasmosa, I'm going to go over the clinical presentation, treatment, and preventative measures for it. So the morbidity and mortality rates, just kind of like an overview. Toxoplasmosis it can cause long-term infections and like really serious diseases. Parasites can remain locked into inside cysts within parts of your body. So if it's like not taken care of, it can pretty much remain locked into like your brain, your muscle tissue, and your lungs, making it pretty dangerous. When the dormant infections continue to exist, they can reactivate in a immunosuppressed person. This is putting them at risk, like serious life-threatening risks, with like diseases within the brain, eye, heart, or eye involvement. And it can also cause pneumonia. The mortality rate is 0.09 deaths that are accounted for. So it's not too many, but the age standard, I kind of wanted to get more like with what the age range would be, but age standard mortality rates per 100,000 was 0.11 in 2016 and 0.79 in 2015. So in males, it is higher. It's 51.1%, and then in females, it's 48.9%. Okay, signs and symptoms. In most cases, toxoplasmosis does not have any symptoms. So it's like detected through antibodies in your system. But if you were to have symptoms, this is what would happen. You would have swollen lymph nodes, muscle aches and pains, headaches, fever, just not feeling good at all in general, inflammation in your lungs. That also kind of goes with like the pneumonia, inflammation of the heart muscle, and inflammation in the eye. Some treatment methods. So usually people that are healthy just kind of recover from it. But there are those that are like compromised, that like aren't healthy and don't have a good immune system. And so for those like type of people that just aren't healthy and can't really heal well, they have a medication combination, and you need to take them all together within combination. So the first drug that you would take would be the pyrimethamine. It's an antiparasitic, and the mechanism of action is it inhibits dihydrofolate reductase and plasmodia, and blocks the biosynthesis of purines in pyrimidines. And then the next drug is sulfadiazine. It's a sulfa antibiotic, and the mechanism of action is competitive inhibitor of the bacterial enzyme dihydroporate synthetase. And then folic acid. It's a folic acid analog, and the mechanism of action is 5-formyl derivative of tetrahydrofolic acid. So those three medications used in combination altogether. They have to be used in combination altogether to treat it. But like I said before, people who are like healthy often just recover on their own without treatment. Okay, preventative measures. So Avoid drinking untreated water, like where you don't know where it's coming from, out of lakes, stuff like that. Cook food to safe temperatures. Do not drink unpasteurized goat milk. Wash your hands and surfaces with soap and water after contact with raw meat. Wear gloves when gardening during any contact with soil or sand, because you can catch it from soil. Teach children the importance of washing hands. Kids can definitely get this. Keep outdoor sandboxes covered. Again, like the soil or sand, that's where they can also get it. Feed cats only canned or dried commercial food, not raw meat, because obviously you can get this from a cat. Change the cat litter box daily, and if you're pregnant, avoid changing cat litter, and do not handle stray cats or kittens at all if you're pregnant. Just don't get a cat if you're pregnant, pretty much, because you do not want this. And yeah, that's everything.